Yeah, Nazi investigators are continuing to pitch away at this investigation, and right now we're about 15 plus hours since the initial call, and you can see police is wrapping up the scene here as they've already collected all the evidence for the on-site investigation, but it's that home that is further back there. Now, investigators are still working to determine exactly what happened inside this house, and family members are struggling to make sense of it. Constant movement in and out. That is what neighbors have seen at this home on Oahu Court. Now, Roseville police are working to understand what led to a 7-year-old girl's death. The initial call was for an unresponsive child. Then more help was called in.
She was used during investigations for obvious trauma.
Trauma. Roseville police reported injuries to 2 girls, one 7-year-old and the other 5-year-old. They were both taken to the hospital where the 7-year-old died. 2 other children were asleep inside the home and were not hurt. Detectives arrested 27-year-old Retta Crow Dupree and Jessica Savingsi, who is 26. Citrus Heights police confirmed Dupree worked for them back in 2021 and was fired. Police say the 2 were dating, lived in the home, and that Savingsi is the biological mother of the injured children. Both are facing murder, conspiracy, and felony child abuse charges.
We already told your other sister just to refer her to the jail, okay? So that's all I can give you at this point, right?
Family members of Dupree came to the scene trying to understand what happened, at first believing the injured children were their own nieces.
Wait. This makes no sense. He would never.
Later learned Savingsi is the victim's biological mother. Some family members insist Dupree is not capable of the crime.
My brother wouldn't do that. Look at this.
My brother is nowhere ever capable of something like this.
No. I bet it was her. I think it was her. If anything, it wasn't my brother. It was.
And back out here live, as you saw, police were kind of tearing down the scene here. Again, they were here 15 plus hours gathering evidence, and that's the home where they were initially called to. Now, Roseville police is now releasing additional details about the child's injuries or what led to her death, citing the ongoing investigation. But the adults involved and also those suspects are being held in the Placer County Jail, and they're not eligible for bail at this time.
The problem is I didn't mean for none of this to happen. I didn't want my daughter to die. And then my youngest one is in the hospital, severely injured.
Savangsi says she had an abusive relationship with Dupree. She blames him for her daughter's fatal injuries.
He punched them both in the chest and had them stand in the corner. And then I had to do it as well. So technically I did, but I didn't want to. And if I tried to stand up and say, no, like this is too far, he would beat me.
Dupree denies her allegations.
Just to clarify then, are you saying that you were not abusive to Jessica or any of her kids or your kids?
No, definitely not.
You never laid a hand on anybody?
No, I never abused those kids.
Dupree was fired from his job as an officer from Citrus Heights Police in 2021. He only served 2 months. He filed a civil lawsuit against the department claiming he was fired because of his race. His attorney tells ABC 10 that case is ongoing. He says he no longer cares about that case and would never do anything to hurt these kids.
I will never hurt a kid. I can't even get any space in my head. And I have 2 beautiful daughters myself. I would never hurt a kid.
Adding that he believes the abuse came from Savangsi. Dupree says he was not home the day before the incident. When he came home, he went to bed and was woken by Savangsi. That's when he said he noticed injuries on the 7-year-old.
They didn't even call her my mom. They would call her Jessica, and then they would always tell me, Tutu, I want Jessica to leave. I want to stay with you.
Both told us they were living together but were separated. Savangsi believes both she and Dupree are to blame.
The best way I could bring justice to my daughters is I do the time and Dupree does the time.
I would never do anything to a kid. I would never hurt a kid, and the stuff I've seen that they shoot me, I would never be a part of that. I would have definitely called the police.
Jeannie Nguyen, ABC 10.